Good day to all. This is budget 2025 with respect to individual income tax, and here we are going to simulate some of the case studies with different income bandwidth for old tax regime as well as new tax regime. And here this you can able to help derive for your individual salary bandwidth what regime can be chosen, old tax regime or new tax regime. So this is a session by myself, Santosh Kalaiselvan, and let us go to the video inside. Before watching the video, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel Taramangalam Santosh Kumar. Thank you for your support until now. So here there are some facts which I want to depict here. So for old tax regime, government has announced in today budget. Today I mean 1st of February 2025. There is no change in the old tax regime. So the old tax regime, this is the bandwidth which government has set, and say example some of the bandwidth is say 0 to 2.5 lakhs 0% and 2.5 to 5 lakhs 5% as following, and from 5 to 10 lakhs it is 20%, as well as from 10 to above it is 30%. This is the old tax regime taxable structure. And government said that there is no change in the standard deduction 50,000, and the rebate 5 lakhs will continue as same. So I will explain you what is rebate in the upcoming video. So and here I will henceforth call new tax regime as 2024 new tax regime, and this is 2025 new tax regime. Okay, so to avoid further confusion, here let me take you some of the examples, like 0 to 3 lakhs it is 0%, and whereas government has increased from 3 lakhs to 4 lakhs and it is 0%, and from 3 to 7 lakhs it is 5%, whereas here you can see almost 1 lakh is increased in the bandwidth. So 4 to 8 lakhs it is 5%. So 7 to 10 lakhs it is 10%, whereas like you can see this bandwidth 7 to 10 lakhs. So here the bandwidth is here. So it has from 10 lakhs it is increased to 12 lakhs, where the bandwidth is 10%. So for 15% bandwidth it is in the 2024 it is until 12 lakhs only for 15%, whereas you can see until 16 lakhs it has increased for 15%. So whereas for in the 2024 regime, so new tax regime 15 lakhs for 20%, for whereas in the 2025 it is 20 lakhs for 20%. And for then like they have maintained 30% for in the 2024 new tax regime above 15 lakhs, whereas you can see they have splitted 20 to 24 lakh 25%, and above 25 lakhs it is 30%. So the standard deduction for the both the new tax regime remains same, and there is no change, it is 75,000 only. And the rebate for the 2024 new tax regime was 7 lakhs, and whereas for the new tax regime it is 12 lakhs. So I will explain you what is rebate, and like government said there is zero tax until 12 lakhs is based on the rebate policy only. So let me simulate some of the old tax regime and new tax regime. So like let me, I am trying to simulate for 2,75,000 and 20 lakhs bandwidth. Okay, so here the let me go to the simulation then, and I will explain you how it is. Okay. um, So let me simulate for 12,75,000. Okay. So 12,75,000. Okay. So here the 12,75,000. Here let me, before starting the simulation, I will explain you what and each component wise. So the 12,75,000 is nothing but your basic salary and special and dearness allowance, HRA, and variable and pegs if any. Okay, so this all the four components is the gross salary 12,75,000. Okay, so here I put 12,75,000, and this I put the standard deduction for old tax regime is 50,000, and standard deduction for new tax regime 2024 and 2025 it is 75,000. Okay, So, and the professional tax is nothing but your you can say in your see in your payslip, it is you can it will be 2400, which means like 200 rupees per month they will deduct. So it is 12 into 200 is 2400. I have taken some of the deduction components. Say these are the deduction components. Say like ETC, ATD, and Section 24 interest on housing loan and HR and others. So like 7,75,000 I have put it. Okay, so I will explain you why I put 7,75,000. So like ATC, which is nothing but LIC, PF, principal repayment, mutual funds, Sukanya Samriddhi, and NSE. Altogether, we can show only 1,50,000, and even if you yeah, 1,60,000 also will be considered as 1,50,000 only as per the income tax policy. In the 80D, whereas the medical insurance, like for self, spouse, and children, even the health checkup until 5,000, we can show a maximum of 25,000. And for 80D parents, which who are senior citizens, it is 25,000. I mean, less than for senior citizen, it is 50,000, whereas for the lesser than 60 years bandwidth, like it is 25,000. So I put 25,000 here. And interest on housing loans, we can show a maximum of only 2 lakhs. And the HR and other components, I put 3 lakhs 5,933. I will tell you why I put this later. Okay, so if you comprise all the things, the standard deduction is coming around say 7,58,000, 7,58,000 uh, 330. I mean, I have to put for 7,70,000, so I will put as 3 lakh or 600. So it is almost 7,75,000 deduction I have to put it. Why I am putting 7,75,000 is I will go to this chart, because government says in the 12,75,000 salary gross income bandwidth, the old tax regime can be nil only when you show a deduction of 7,75,000. Okay, so but in the new tax regime, it can be shown without any deduction as nil. Okay, so so this is what the concept it is. Okay, so now with this 12,75,000 gross salary, and with this below deduction components, I am going to calculate for old tax regime what is the um, uh, yeah, taxable income, and new tax regime 2024 what is the taxable income, and new tax 2025 what is the taxable income. Okay, so now in the old tax regime, this is a deduction of all these components. Say gross salary minus standard deduction 50,000, and professional tax, etc, 80D for self, 80D for parents, section 24 for interest on housing loans, and HR and others. So with all these deductions, so you will it is arrived as 5 lakhs. So now government says old tax regime you have to the 0 to 25 lakh from we have to deduct like this. I will simulate and show you. So this 5 lakhs you have to put in 0 to 25 lakhs, 2.5 lakhs you can put 2 lakh 50,000 only, and from 2.5 to 5 lakhs it is 2 lakh 50,000 only. So club together 5 lakhs. So that is the post deductions income which you are going to need to calculate the tax here. So it is coming as 12 lakh, I mean 2 lakh 50,000 into 0% is 0, and 2 lakh 50,000 into 5% it is 12,500. So 12,500 as per government, it they say that maybe I will explain here. Yeah, so 12,500 is the rebate which government says, like until 5 lakhs in the old tax regime, until 5 lakhs in old tax regime, this 12,500 is considered to be a rebate, which means you while you are filing, it will considered as this once this it calculate 12,500, it will consider as a zero taxable income. This is called rebate. Okay, so hope it is understood. So now let me simulate for so this is the reason like which I was explaining why it is zero for old tax regime for this scenario. Okay, so this 12,500 will become 0. for in your taxable income in consideration with respect to rebate of 12,500. So now let us go for new tax regime 2024. So new tax regime is, first of all, what is new tax regime is? New tax regime is nothing but from your gross salary, the only deduction components will be considered is the standard deduction, that is 75,000. So from 12 lakh 75,000 to 75,000, so it is 12 lakhs. Other deduction component 80D nothing will be considered in the new tax regime either in 2024 or 2025. So as per the scenario in the 2024 new tax regime, 0 to 3 lakhs, let me simulate and tell you so that you can calculate better. So 3 lakhs, so 3 lakhs, so 0 to 3 lakhs you can put only 3 lakhs, from 3 to 7 lakhs you can put 4 lakhs, and from 7 to 10 lakhs you can put only 3 lakhs. So if you put 3 lakhs plus 3, this is coming only 10 lakhs. So still you have to put more 2 lakhs here. So 2 lakhs. So if you club together everything, it is coming as 12 lakhs, which is the post deduction income which you will calculate for the deductions. Okay. So 3 lakhs into 0% is 0. So 4 lakh into 5,000 is, so you have to multiply 4 lakhs into 5%, so that is 20,000, and 3 lakhs into 10% is 30,000, and 2 lakhs into 15% is 30,000. So if you club together, it is coming as 80,000. So 4% education tax is on 80,000 is 3,200, and 83,200 is your new tax regime for in the year 2024. The similar scenario for 2025, you can see I will delete all the things. So like I will be copying paste 0 to 4 lakhs, it is means 4 lakhs only you can put it, 4 lakhs and 4 lakhs. You can see almost 60,000, I mean 4 lakhs into 0% is 0, 4 lakhs into 5% is 20,000, and 4 lakhs into 10% is 40,000. So government says this is why government says 12 until 12 lakhs it is I mean zero tax is there because of this rebate 20,000 and 40,000. So total together 60,000 is the rebate. So the rebate, once it is while you are filing, it will be considered as a 0. Okay. So this is the government why they said it is 12 lakhs is the no tax is because of rebate. Okay. So whereas in the new tax in 2024 instead of 60,000 they only consider 25,000, which means like as I explained in the previous slide, it is only 7 lakhs rebate. Here it is 12 lakhs. Okay. This is the simulation which I did for 12,75,000 salary bandwidth. Okay. So when I'll go to the initial slides. So like you can see this scenario, 12,75,000 income tax payable under old tax regime, it is 0 because of this rebate. To achieve this 0 rebate, that's what I said, this is you have to consider deduction of 7,75,000, which is practically impossible but subject to individual investments. So to achieve 0 old tax regime for 12,75,000, you have to have a standard deduction of 7,75,000, and in the new tax regime without any deduction, as I explained here, you will get the 0 new tax regime. Okay. So then let me simulate for 20 lakhs here. Okay. So 20 lakhs salary we will simulate. So for 20 lakhs I'll put 20 lakhs. Okay. So here it is to achieve 0 old tax regime, we should put a deduction component of 7,58,333. So now this I'll change it to 305,933 to achieve 7,58,033. Okay, 7,58,333. Why I put 7,58,033 is, I will explain you once again here. To achieve old tax regime of 1,92,400 in equivalent to new tax regime 1,92,400, you need to have a deduction of 7,58,333 in old tax regime. Okay, that's the reason I put it. So once you now I'll put the old tax regime calculation. So now like this post deductions of 20 lakhs minus these deductions for old tax regime. So now like 2,50,000 you have to put here, 2,50,000 and 2,50,000 and 2,50,000. So and here it comes around 10 lakhs. So the minus of and sum of uh, above tax slabs it comes to. So now you can put this for old tax regime. So it is almost 2,50,000 into 0 is so and so, and proportionately for all the tax slabs. So it is 1,92,400 which we are calculated for the old tax regime. Okay. So similar 20 lakhs with 75,000 standard deduction, and this 2024 new tax regime, here we can see 83,200 is achieved. I mean the taxable amount is derived. Okay, so but let us see whether this is wrong. Sorry, I will take back my sentence. So this 19, I mean 20 lakhs minus 75,000 is 19,000 25,000. So 19 lakhs 25,000. So we need to put the bandwidth accordingly. We have only 12 lakhs, so 3 lakhs. So this sum of, I mean this minus sum of, so you can see here 19 lakh 25,000 in the old tax regime, I mean sorry, new tax regime 2024, it is 2 lakh 78,200. Let us see for new tax regime 2025. So we have 4 lakhs. Okay, so this we have to minus. So when you add all the things, it should come 19 lakh 25,000. So you can see almost 1 lakh 92,400 in new tax regime 2025 when compared to new tax regime 2024, and old tax regime 1 lakh 92,400 with the deduction components. So that is what I was trying to simulate here. 20 lakhs with standard I mean deduction for old tax regime 7,58,333, you can achieve 1,92,400 as similar to the new tax regime of 2025. But for 2024 it will be higher side. Okay, so it is no more needed for our discussion to avoid confusion. So this is how the simple chart for the old tax regime as well as the new tax regime. So like you can see in all the bandwidth, I mean like these deductions are not practically possible. So like you can simulate with each and every individual salary bandwidth, and you can derive which is better based on your salary bandwidth. Okay, so I have also explained you on the new tax regime 2024 and new tax regime 2025 with respect to 20 lakhs. So 20 lakhs government, you can see government has given a savings of around 85,800 with respect to 2024 and new tax regime, and with and comparison with 2025. Like as I said, almost 2 lakh 78,200 in 2024 for 20 lakhs salary bandwidth, and for 1 lakh 92,400 for 2025 new tax regime bandwidth. Okay, so there is a higher savings given in the new tax regime 2025 when compared to 2024. So this way, like you can see, government is encouraging to opt a new tax regime in the future. Okay, so let me I have simulated all these slides, and so the conclusion here says the deductions are purely based on individual savings plan, and the subscribers to calculate accordingly, and subscribers to start planning for new tax regime 2025 as government of India is preparing to set a default tax regime in new tax regime in the future. Overall, I believe and with these simulations and live data, I see that good individual tax benefit for year 2025 was and I appreciate government of India for helping the middle class income to get that tax benefit. With this I once again thank you all subscribers, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel Taramangalam Santosh Kumar. Stay tuned for more updates. Thank you.